There has been this craze going around my Tumblr dashboard about lucid dreaming. It started to be the sort of drug as I passed my days on that site. I understood what it was as everyone was posting as their text posts were very well written and decided to try this myself. I looked up a how-to on Google, and to summarise a bit, you would need to do one of many things. Most of them look difficult or time-consuming to do, and I wanted to lucid dream now. I mean to control an entire dream with your mind, and imagination would be amazing. Reality is boring, and I can't stand the way the world is right now. I want to escape. Yes, there are a substitute like drugs, but I'm too good for that crap. Then I stumbled upon another how-to site, and it seemed easy. It said you would require something called binaural beats. There were programs that played these beats as you sleep, but I found some YouTube videos that played these beats for 10 hours straight. So why pay for a crap program? Apparently, all you needed were the beats and sleep paralysis. When I got to the sleep paralysis part, the stress to be very careful at this stage. You have to stay in one single position for 10 minutes without moving a bit. You move, you have to start over. Once you do this for 20 minutes, you'll be in a sleep paralysis, where basically you just sit there until you sleep. Once you fall asleep, you'll be lucid dreaming. Also, if you manage to snap out of sleep paralysis, it will cause dire consequences. Night game. I do my late night Tumblr reblogging, as usual, but tonight's posts were strange. One of my followers that always lucid dreams posted about her just waking up, when she was in a sleep paralysis when this person was whispering in her ear about something, and now she was refusing to lucid dream again or sleep ever again. I passed this as some lie or some way to scare people since she was quite off a troll. I logged off before any usual drama begins to appear, but the last thing I saw was that post and its tags. One of them said, "First second." I think my eyes mixed up some posts together. I hope so. I have to admit, I felt kind of nervous when I read that post, but who cares? It's fake. I know it. I played the YouTube video on my iPod Touch, put on the headphones to a comfortable position since it is necessary to put on headphones or just blast the music. No way am I blasting this with my parents' home. I taped my iPod to the top bunk of the bunk bed where my cat sleeps and such. It wasn't originally hers, but she took refuge in it because no one used it. I decided to start the sleep paralysis process just when the clock strikes midnight, so at 12:20 I will be paralysed. 12:01, 12:05, 12:10. At 12:12 I heard something in my right ear, which apparently occurs if you're doing the process correctly. 12:15, haven't moved a bit yet, only blinking and binaural beats. It was calming, like as if I were in the woods just taking a stroll. 12:18, at this point I am supposed to be thinking about where the setting is. People on Tumblr usually go to this empty field so they have room for their imagination to roam, so I went with that. Just a green open field with nothing else. Just escaping reality. 12:19. I started to get nervous here and remembered the first second tag. What did she mean by the first second? The first second of dreaming? Paralysis? Waking up? 12:20. I tested out the paralysis by trying to move. I couldn't. I succeeded. Now to drift asleep. As the beats played me to sleep, I could feel something stroking my hair, something rough. I opened my eyes and tried to shake it off. I couldn't. Then I hear the beats fade away. Something was pulling away at my headphones. I looked in the corner of my eye, but could only see the darkness of my room. The headphones fell to the ground and I started to panic. My face was emotionless, but inside I was panicking. It wasn't the cat since that thing loves to sleep and it never bothers me. I couldn't tell. The thing that was touching my hair was now just moving its finger up and down my face. I could faintly see its finger. His skin looked like dried beef in the moonlight, as it was burned badly. Is this a dream? He spoke in a raspy voice. His face came into vision. It scared me enough to snap out of paralysis. I got a major migraine that the slightest movement hurt my head. I huddled to the corner of my bed. He walked towards me and his horribly disfigured face appeared, looking as burnt as his finger, almost like leather. His eyelids were gone, his mouth was stitched closed, but he could still speak somehow. His height was about 6 feet or taller. I could tell as he leaned in towards me slowly, and his hard face came into view. He whispered, "Is this a dream?" Saying every word clearly. I shrugged. He stood up, and the moonlight seemed to be a spotlight to him, since the moonlight pointed towards him all the time. "You only started to lucid dream because you wanted to escape the real world, correct? You wanted to escape the evil ways of society. Well, guess what? Society kills people. No way to escape it. And that's what created me. That's who I am. Society. And you cannot escape me." He paused for a moment. He spoke like a poet. "Now, if this is a lucid dream, dream me away. If not..." He pulled out a knife from behind his back. I cowered a bit more to the corner. Now impossible to cower anymore. "I will count to 3. I will throw this knife unless you dream me away. 1. I closed my eyes and just tried to think him away. Just tried to think myself awake. I felt a tear stream down. 2. First try didn't work. Adrenaline filled me up and I could think clearly. No use though. 3. I opened my eyes and I could see the knife fly slowly towards me, aimed for my heart. Adrenaline made everything move slowly and I could see the figure disappear and reappear next to me and whispered, "There is never an easy way out." Hey guys, if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. You can also leave a comment below. All feedback, good or otherwise, is always appreciated. If you have any creepy stories of your own, or have any topics that you would like me to cover, feel free to send them in via any of my social media. You can find all links to my social media in the description below. Until next time guys, make sure you lock your doors, stay safe, and I'll see you next video.